Hello?
Hello?
And there go the hiccups.
Mine's working.
Hmm?
Oh, there's yours working.
Yeah. Hey, Malik.
Hi, Mel.
So today we have hiccups from Sharky and coughing from Satan.
Hi, Magic.
Happy Wednesday. Hey, Magic.
Oh my gosh, I am.
It's gonna go great
today.
right?
I hate today. Why? Why did this happen today?
Would you like to explain about your hiccups?
I woke up, I got out of bed, I had hiccups. Lunchtime, I had lunch, the hiccups went away. An hour later, they came back and they're still here.
It's a very long time to have hiccups.
My roommate was like, don't choke on food. I'm like,
Yeah, don't.
I'm not planning on it.
Have you had dinner?
Oh, right, dinner's a thing I should have had.
Yeah.
I was distracted and then I was laying down because I'm like, I need to like lay down for a little bit. Maybe my hiccups will go away.
And then they didn't.
Kinda wish I still had my sub alert.
It wouldn't matter because I'm the one streaming, so Sharky would not get the noise.
Ah,
Father, please,
yes.
you need nourishment.
Yes, I wouldn't be scared.
Yeah, your stream child is telling you to have dinner.
Well, see, I had lunch, and then I had ice cream, and then I had, like, a snack at, like, 5. So, like, I just
And
forgot.
now it's almost 10 for you. Yeah, so you should have dinner.
How can I eat? What if I choke on the food?
There's a very simple solution to that. Don't choke.
Oh, yes. The simplest solution that I, Sharky, have control of.
Mm-hmm.
Just choosing not to choke.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I guess I'll walk away for a few minutes and microwave something.
Yeah, okay. You should do it.
I hope you'll entertain chat.
I'll attempt to entertain chat. How's everybody
Well, I guess
doing?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, go eat. How's everybody doing? Hopefully less hiccuping than Sharky. How's everyone's Pride Month been, actually? I hope it's going well. I hope it's less warm than mine. Because we just have endless heat waves now, it seems. And yeah. Which I guess, speaking of, there's like a Pride Festival in my area this weekend, so we are off at least Sunday, and Friday depends on whether Sharky wants to do a solo stream or not, I guess. And couldn't go to any Pride events because of work, but at least I'm hearing about them. Well, that's something at least. Is Pride big in your area? Mine's pretty big. They usually take like all sides of a whole big city block, and then also some alleys or other streets down the sides, I think. Although I don't know how big it's gonna be this year, because I don't know if there are as many booths and stuff, and I don't know like how many people are marching and whatnot. It's usually quite large here, but with the pandemic and all, I don't know. Though I'm kind of afraid that it might end up being all like corporations and politicians because of the pandemic. The one I heard of was at a university. Oh, nice. That's cool. Oh, hi, Kat. Hi, Kateseth. Kateseth, do you want to say hi to the stream? No, you're just behind me. Okay. Okay, honey. I'm a very silly cat. Kateseth, why do you always want to sit behind me? You're just purring. Purr, purr, purr. Purr, purr, purr. If you purr loud enough, maybe the stream will hear you. Wow, okay, so I guess the captioner thinks that purring is aspiring pepper pepper. Cool. See, we have a bunch of topics here, and I was gonna try to have us go fast because I would like to do the finale next week. But we'll see if that happens, because that relies on us being fast. That's questionable. I think that's very questionable. Don't know if that's gonna happen. Guess we'll try. Yes, Kate said. Purr, purr, purr. Mm-hmm. Oh, and I guess let's see. There was some movie that I wanted to suggest for another movie night sometime, but then I forgot about it, and now I don't remember what movie it was. But I guess we should do another movie night at some point, because I think that was pretty fun. I think we had fun. I had fun when we did Detective Pikachu. I guess put in the chat or put in Discord or something if you have ideas for any movies for movie night. And yeah. I have a whole list of topics here to get through once Sharky gets back. And only one of them passes time. do, 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 do. What the fuck? Captioner. No. No. Why? I know I didn't comment last stream, but I opened it before work. I forgot to close it, just muted it, so it suddenly started playing near the end after work when I jumped back to the VOD. It was great for the Sharky the Goldfish song. Yeah, I think actually we were, because Mick was encouraging us to apply for some kind of Ace and Aero stream team, and we were going through all of our old clips trying to figure out what to submit with our application. So many of the clips are just Sharky singing or Sharky flub scatting. And there was the clip of the Sharky the Goldfish song, like in full that time that you posted the full thing. I was still impressed at the lyric writing from when you did that. Sunday was also quite a long stream because I didn't cut it off. And we just kept going and we wanted to finish the route, so we ended up being there for like 5 hours or something. But it was fun. But I also feel sorry for anyone trying to catch up later on a 5-hour video. I guess when Sharky puts it up, that's also going to be just like 5 hours that he's going to have to upload on the VOD channel eventually. But I guess it's okay to do that. Sometimes, I know some people go for a very, very long time per stream. And maybe it's actually more unusual that we're like 2 hours at a time. But I don't think we can do anything different, because anyway, it's always the scheduling limitations.
Lewa?
Mm-hmm.
What did I miss?
At least he's done longer videos on his Twitch, so he knows how. True. I was saying that I feel sorry for anyone trying to go back and catch up later on the 5-hour stream from last time. And I was saying that I guess I also feel bad that you're gonna have to upload like a 5-hour video next time. Or not next time, but like when you get to it on the VOD channel.
You have to realize that I was just uploading 6-hour videos because of Kingdom Hearts.
Well, that's because you chose to play it for 6 hours?
Yeah, I know. But like, and I had to do editing for those, so I had to render all that out. So it just being a straight me throwing it up there, that's nothing.
Well, I still feel bad for people who go like, oh, I should catch up on the last stream. Oh, it's 5 hours.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the type of thing where it's good for the people who do it, where it's like kind of like podcasting and just listen.
That's true.
After work, when I jumped back to the VOD, it was the Sharky Goldfish song. Gosh dang it.
Yeah, I was talking about all the clips we were going through as well.
Yeah.
I was rambling. I don't know how to entertain.
About? Well, that's kind of how you entertain.
I was asking how people's Pride Month has been going. And then I was rambling about the Pride Festival thing in my area. That's this weekend. Are you gonna stream solo on Friday while I'm gone?
It fully depends on how I feel.
Okay.
Especially if I solve these flipping hiccups somehow.
I feel like if you still have hiccups after 3 days, that is the point where you should probably consult a doctor or something.
somebody I know legitimately has chronic hiccups.
You should probably consult like a doctor or something.
Doctors don't have. They've consulted doctors. No idea how. Why?
Well, what topic should we choose?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just start from the top.
Why do you need to know? You're not gathering intel for devious purposes, are you?
But how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's been having a good week.
Yeah.
Even if you haven't caught the 5-hour VOD and never will. It was a fun time, though.
It was fun. For us.
Yeah. I assume it was also fun for the people who are watching.
Probably. I hope so.
I assume a good answer would be the second one?
How boring.
Happy to
No.
not be at work. Happy to be here. Yay! We're happy to have you.
Yeah.
You surely know by now that he likes flowers. But do you know what his favorite flower is?
The murder flower.
The corpse flower?
I don't know.
Do you know what a corpse flower is?
No. Do I know
It's a
what
really
anything
stinky
is?
flower. And I think it only blooms like every few years or something.
I know there was a movie called The Corpse Bride.
Yeah, that's a fun movie.
Never
Okay.
seen it.
So what's his favorite again?
You think I remember?
Hey, look, I got it right.
Which one'd you guess?
The Nepeta.
Oh, good job.
It was like either that one or the Black Rose, I think. Although actually I think it's technically... Wait, what does she say?
Oh.
Nope. Though I think he actually says that it's the Black Rose. Maybe he's just lying to us.
You could be saying a truthful statement or a lie, and I would not know the difference.
That's right. Maybe you're more perceptive than I thought. Or maybe it's just dumb luck.
My entire existence is dumb luck. Thank you very much.
By which you mean that your luck has been very dumb up to this point.
Yes, that's what I mean by dumb luck. Uh-huh. You said you have an annual list of complaints. What kind of things do you complain about, Lady Maissard?
What are you saying? Do you not see the state this place is in?
She gestures at the room. You look around. Looks stylish and clean to you.
Right, it's unacceptable the way they... I forget if it's the second or the third one.
I think it's... Have we done the second one? I don't know if we've done the second one. Probably, actually.
I don't remember.
Or let's just try this one.
The way they've just left chairs all over the place.
Chairs?
That was it. I think I think the second one is just like correct. But the third one, she's like, you know what? You're right. They should have less seating in here so that there are fewer people.
Now that you mention it, yes, the VIP lounge would greatly benefit from a smaller amount of seating. Less upstarts to worry about. Good eye, Owo.
Right. Our name is Owo.
Correct. It's right here.
Do you think I read?
I think you read out loud.
Do you think I read?
I think you have
well.
a room to read. Yes, magic. Oh, whoa.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. So, what do you have on the list?
Oh.
Oh, it's a long list. Take these wine glasses.
You look at your glass. You squint. Lady Maissard size.
It's obvious that they've been used many times before. Look at all the scratches on them.
Squinting harder, you can make out a few hair-thin marks on the foot of the glass. You're not sure it's possible to transport drinking glasses out of a factory without getting this amount of wear and tear on them.
I see. You've got an impeccable eye, Lady Maissard.
I wouldn't say that. It's the kind of thinking that lets people off the hook for ignoring the small details. And that's why I send my complaints every year. As Karen. A proud Karen. The organizers
Karen.
should thank me for keeping them from getting complacent, really.
The proudest of Karens. Doesn't it bother you that your stepdaughter is next in line to inherit the kingdom?
Bother me. It makes me furious. I've gone to so much trouble to get Lusitania to the state it's in today. Can you imagine what she'd do if she got her pretty little hands on it?
Crap, I just spilled water on me.
The elusive spill number 4 that we were looking for the other day.
I wasn't drinking water the other day. That was the difference.
You should have been.
Now it's drinking 1 alcohol plus soda.
So far, I've managed to keep her away from matters of the kingdom. She's not had any education on ruling, so she'd find it hard to meddle even if she started bothering me about it. But eventually, I'll have to make some decisions about how to continue excluding her. Sending her to live in the forest didn't work after all.
Couldn't you give her something menial to do? Could you give her some sort of paper pushing job? Something meaningless with a big title?
What? I should make her vice queen. I don't think there's a position that would serve to replace actually ruling a nation.
Right. You've had such a formidable career as a villain. Is there anything you'd like to have done differently based on what you know now?
Is there anything I'd do differently? I think you know by now, Owo. I don't regret the fling I had with my husband, but career-wise, I should never have gone for it. Because of the way it ended, I've spent almost 2 decades in this limbo, stuck raising a child I don't get along with, unable to fully cut off my past. With my abilities and passion, I should have been on my 6th or 7th kingdom by now. I'm unparalleled, of course, but I know how much more I could have done by now, had I not ended up with this curse of a parting gift right when my career should have taken off. Do you see how frustrating that is?
Yeah.
So which one?
Yeah.
I feel like those are all yeah.
Well then, you better get deciding.
I'm waiting for Owo to make a decision.
Well, my name's not Owo now, is it?
But your character is.
But I don't make all the decisions when you play AC.
You say that, But actually, I do hand you all the decisions because we used the guide.
Not in the first playthrough.
I mean, I tried giving you hints towards the decisions, but you were just choosing what you wanted. So technically.
And I ended up with Impy.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Pick something. Or make chat pick something. Or make the dice pick something. The dice you have laying around.
Alright. Hey, Google, pick a number from 1 to 3. Oh my god, it just answered from the living room.
What did it say?
I don't know because I have headphones on.
Might need to ask your roommate. What did Google say?
My roommate's not home.
Oh.
Pick a number from 1 to 3. It says 1.
I guess we're choosing 1.
Excuse me.
It's not like you've been sitting still, twiddling your thumbs. Not every old overlord has such an iron grip on their kingdom, or such a network of spies all around. Almost everyone at the convention seems to be frightened of you. And you've done it while keeping the rightful heir away from power and dealing with the untimely death of a loved one. Honestly, what's your secret?
Oh, there isn't a secret. I just am that powerful. I know my worth without being patted on the back by rookies, oh well. Still, it's very considerate of you to respond so earnestly to an old woman's bitter ranting. I appreciate it.
See, Google did us right.
You're not wrong. I shouldn't forget my own brilliance. I don't normally speak about this, by the way. I'm sure you know how to keep your mouth shut.
No, I don't. I mean, of course, my queen.
Well, it's either you know how to keep your mouth shut, or she will shut it for you. How would you like to compliment Lady Maissard?
I think we've done this and everything's bad.
Kind of. Something like that.
So let's just keep going. Run down the list. Or run up the list.
Let's run up.
I really enjoyed talking to you, Lady Maissard. You're so witty and knowledgeable.
It doesn't mean much coming from someone of your stature, but thank you.
That's pretty rude.
Yet it's the truth. Maybe hearing it makes you feel bad. Ignorance is bliss, smart people get depressed, and so forth. That all doesn't apply to me, of course, because in addition to being intelligent, I'm rich, powerful, and evil.
Your beauty is unparalleled, Lady Maissard.
We have a bloop. Hello.
There's an ace couple bloop.
Yeah.
Whoa, ace couple bloop. Bleep bloop.
Is it one of you? Is it 2 of you today?
I don't know, maybe it's a mystical 3 of them.
Oh man. Then it wouldn't be a couple anymore.
That's true.
Then it'd be like a polycule, right?
That depends on if the third one is a person in the relationship or not.
I suppose.
Oh. No, stop.
It is both of us plus the rat dog.
So there's 3!
Depending whether you count the dog, I suppose.
Wow.
What?
Rude.
Well, it's not titled the ace couple plus dog. That would be a very interesting podcast name, but I think the podcast is just the Ace Couple, not the Ace Couple plus dog.
Next week's episode, Ace Couple plus dog.
Yeah, the episode. I read through that whole transcript. I didn't listen to it because I was like working, but I read through the whole transcript because I wasn't actually working.
I listened to it while working because I wasn't actually working.
Did you have thoughts on it?
My thoughts are, I can't really say too much because I don't really participate in Pride.
All right. Have you ever been to Pride? You've never been
No.
to Pride.
I've never been to Pride. And personally, I don't plan on it.
That's fine.
It's not my thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which is why it's like I can't really say much.
We
about
celebrate
it
Pride in our own way on the stream. You don't have to like go to Pride physically to celebrate Pride, but that's fair.
I don't go to Pride. Like my roommate was like, "Oh, there's gonna be a Pride event. Do you want to go?" I'm like, it's not my thing.
Yeah, it's essentially, there's gonna be any kind of event. It's not my thing for you.
Exactly. Thank you for noticing.
I wonder if it's the scale of the event for the Kink at Pride thing a little bit. Because the last time I went was pre-pandemic, but I don't think there was any, like, outright stuff just, like, around in my area. However...
Thriving off controversy. Fully expected everyone to hate us for today's episode. But so far, we aren't canceled!
Yeah, in my area, the event is big enough that, like, not only is it a separate tent thing, but actually, because I was saying earlier, it's like a whole, all four sides of a really big city block, along with a couple of, like, alleys and streets down the sides.
Oh, jeez.
So they put all the 18-plus tents and, like, booths up a particular, like, uphill alley to really discourage you from going up there.
Oh my gosh. You go down the scary alley to get to the 18-plus stuff.
I don't remember if it was an alley or just, like, a side street or something, but, like, yeah, it's like, out of the way.
It's not something you're just gonna stumble on.
Yeah, you have to, like, purposely wander up that way. And then you will very quickly figure out what that area is and turn around if it's not for you. Mm-hmm. And I think even... Well, I don't know how much I was just oblivious to it. I do know, like...
Could have been.
Yeah, there is, like, a leather group that marches in the parade, but that's the parade, so of course, you know... They're not doing things while parading. That'd be kind of difficult, I think.
That would be very difficult.
But I liked the nuance in the discussion. I do think, like, nuanced. Like, I'm saying it was like a whole side street, but of course that's because in my area it's big enough to be like across all of these streets where they can devote like a whole side street to it.
Yes.
Versus
you are in a location that has big events.
Yes. Though they were talking about LA as well, and I'm kind of surprised if LA doesn't. I feel like LA should also have a big one, but I don't know, maybe it's just, I mean, of course it's organized by different people and they have different solutions and all.
There's no, as they said, there's no like overarching
the queer council.
Queer council to rule the prides.
Yeah. It would be good for, like, different organizers to discuss and, like, share ideas.
Oh, yeah.
With, of course, the acknowledgement that one idea for one area doesn't work for every area, perhaps, but, like,
gotta tailor pride to the communities and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I think it's less a question of, like, does kink belong at Pride, and more of a question of how, like, what form.
Yes. but
how to handle it.
But the problem is that people don't do that nuanced question. It's yes or no, have kink.
Well, it's a bunch of people who don't actually organize the Pride events bickering online about how to organize Pride events.
Yeah. Which is why I'm like, I can't really answer opinions because
I'm like, I have no idea if the people organizing Pride in my area even, like, deal with the Twitter discourse whatsoever.
Oh, probably.
Probably not.
Bingo!
Wow, do I win a prize?
Some ice cream that's probably already in your fridge.
Yeah, I do have ice cream in my freezer. And I have cake. I also liked that Bon Appetit article today.
Oh, I didn't read it.
Courtney put an article on the symbolism of cake to the ace community. And it got posted to Bon Appetit. I think today.
I saw like there was an article. I just didn't sit down and read it.
I read that because I was hiding from fandom bullshit.
Oh, the things you were ranting to me about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's some bullcrap.
Which I will say that, like, I will call it drama, but there were also some people floating around being like, oh, keep the drama away from me. I'm just going to keep my head down, blah, 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 because I keep a safe space for my followers. And I'm like, it's not really safe if you just dismiss, like, harassment as drama without any consideration to, like, no, victims got hurt. People who got harassed got hurt by that.
We think Pride should have more cake. Everywhere should have more cake.
Mm-hmm. There should be... I mean, I guess also in the podcast was like, there should be more, like, non-sexualized spaces to celebrate Pride, and we're getting there gradually. But, like, instead of just gay bars, we should have more, like, gay bakeries and stuff. Gay coffee shop. There's a coffee shop also in my area that I haven't been to in a long time, and I think they were at risk for a bit of closing, but I think they were saved. But that one, funnily enough, is a coffee shop that has a bunch of, like, Pride items, like flags and stuff.
That's cool.
And board games. It's pretty cool.
Ooh.
But that's, like, also heavy on, like, the leather community, actually. I think it's actually more about the leather community than it is about being, like, a queer cafe. But it is also, like, a very good space if you're looking for a queer cafe.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense, but it also makes sense to be like, it's targeted to one thing, and then it does work for others.
No, I mean, like, they overlap, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to explain before, like, to my lawyer friend, who has only recently come to understand why people at Pride are flamboyant about Pride. But I was trying to explain, like, when society already kind of looks down on you for, like, queerness, a lot of people then go, well, you're not going to accept me either way, so that gives me license, or, like, that is almost freeing in a way where a lot of people then are like, well, if you're not going to accept me either way, I'm going to explore these other things that also get looked down on, such as kink or poly or something.
Yeah.
Because I think almost everyone I know that's poly is also queer. Like, in some way or another. And I think part of that is because, you know, well, you already think... people already think that they're deviant for being queer, so whatever, they're already being judged, whatever, they'll just explore what they want. And I think that's kind of almost good in a way. I mean, it's unfortunate for people to think they're deviant in the first place, right?
Yeah,
But-
like it's not good that they are being
Yeah. But it's good that if they found
demonized
freedom
in
out
that
of it.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was trying to explain, like, I think it's because it's like, well, if you're gonna demonize me either way, I'm gonna explore what I want. Which is, I think, probably part of the reason that all of the poly people I know are some form of queer.
And I mean it. I hate listening to people insincerely compliment my looks. I learned that very early on.
Cases where we will either sit here and talk about whatever we want for 5 hours, or we'll actually play a game. Not both.
No, the thing is, it took us 5 hours because we were talking about whatever. So it is actually both.
Yeah, but when we did the secret end, that also took us one stream 5 hours, and that was us not tangenting that often.
Well, that was the secret end.
Yeah, the secret end's long.
That's like a whole nother game.
But it's so good.
Oops, called out.
Look, that was an extremely fun stream.
It was a very fun stream. I don't know if we can do 5 hours again in the future.
I immediately basically went to bed.
I'm gonna skip the rest of these compliment hers. We've done this.
Yeah, we've done that.
I don't feel like going through all of them.
So since you're a queen with a stepdaughter in line to inherit the kingdom, do you have a lot of princes to worry about?
Well, we do have an end tangent button for a reason. Yet we never use it. Only Flower uses it, and that's because we're usually playing his game, and he's like, get to the next part! I want to see your reactions!
Only Flowers uses it because y'all keep saying that you're saving up for that 1,000,000 channel point reward looking at magic.
Mm-hmm. And Magic's here today. Gathering more points.
Which is why I'm saying looking at magic.
And if anyone wants to gift Magic a sub, then Magic can get 1.2 times the speed, rate of accumulating points.
You can just stop that right here.
139.3k, baby!
Oh, only 139.3k.
As I said, you may not be able to pool it together, but someone could gift Magic a sub. Hype! Everyone wants the Sharky Christmas album.
Nobody. I don't want the Sharky Christmas album. Am I a nobody?
Well, you've said that I'm a nobody, and then I think you've said that you're a nobody, so...
I am also a nobody, yes. I am Demix.
Which one was I again? Was there a particular one that I am? I don't even know. I don't remember.
See, that's really hard. That's just really hard to be like, which one would you be?
Like, I want to be Axel.
Ah, so you want to sit there eating ice cream every day for a year and then cry.
But also be an assassin. You forgot the assassin part. Really, I just want to be an assassin. But also,
so
I want
going to be your D&D character as an assassin?
We gotta get that scheduled.
Yeah, I have to make that. We should make a separate channel with and roles just so that to go to that channel. Just so that we're not bothering everybody else.
You want to do that?
Yeah, I can do that. if I know how.
Do I need to do that? Because I know how.
Yes.
Fine. We'll do it later.
I'm the one who owns this. That doesn't mean I know how to run it.
D&D. Yeah. Look. You
I
guys
think
talked about
Monday. I think Monday was the day that we were talking about.
Mondays or Tuesdays.
Yeah, I know either works for me.
Basically, Thursdays I sometimes will have things probably, and Monday and Tuesdays I'm less likely to have things, and Wednesdays and Fridays we have the stream.
Yeah, which is why
Saturdays are very variable, just like
Yeah.
Thursdays.
Well,
And then-
Mondays and Tuesdays are probably the best days.
And then Sunday we also stream, but usually
Yeah.
not quite as late. But I don't know if we want to play D&D on top
No,
of streaming.
no.
So
No.
yeah, Monday or
no.
Tuesday.
But yeah, we'll definitely need to, cause I know Roy said like, oh, let's just have a little chat, so we like can just like get everything and make sure we're all on the same page about stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's also the big thing is you want your D&D party to be on the same page about stuff before you get started.
My expectation is now set to blood, gore, violence, and spoopy demons, and that's really my goal. I like role-playing. I feel like I understand role-playing more than I understand, like, the different combat systems for different types of tabletop games.
Here's the combat system. You hit the enemy.
We're big about setting expectations. That's good.
You make sure your party doesn't die.
Yes.
Thumbs up. Look, I'm also just like, what
See,
would
my
I need in
problem
order
is the freedom of tabletop. Gives me
Yes.
big chaos fun.
Oh, jeez.
Big chaos potential.
Are we gonna have to have a party parent? Oh no.
Are you a party parent? No, you're a murder hobo, you said. Unless
Some
you
of
want
my
to try
other-
playing a party parent.
That's the problem is some of my characters are one of my characters a murder hobo, one of my characters is more along the lines of party parent, and the other one's a literal child.
Chapter 1 will be very roleplay heavy to get our bearings straight. Yay!
Makes sense.
I just like doing bizarre things.
I-
Not necessarily dangerous things, just like bizarre things.
You mean the stream?
Yes. Exactly.
Nah, I'm.
Royce is usually the party parent, so...
Yeah. I have a friend who's very much like, whenever they're in a party, they tend to be the party parent, except for the one that I'm the barbarian in. We don't really have a party parent. We're kind of
See,
all just like,
I feel like in
whoops,
real
we're killing
life...
things.
In real life, I might be the mom friend sometimes. But if you're having me play a game where I have freedom to do random shit, then I am no longer the mom friend. I am the random shit friend.
I might have to be
What
a
was
healer.
it? I think because there
I
was
may need to be a
there
cleric.
was like a tabletop thing, and the DM for some reason stressed himself out to the
Yeah.
point of like having a minor breakdown.
Yes,
and
I
then
remember
chugging
that.
a bunch
I
of
remember you
vodka,
mentioned that, I should say.
and then I had to babysit him the rest of the night.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that.
I told him not to drink half a cup of whipped cream vodka, and he didn't listen to me. And he's like, I don't feel it yet. And I was like, give it 5 minutes, you will. And then he did.
In the bathroom.
Well, then he went to the bathroom thinking he was going to throw up, and I had to sit there with him, like rubbing his back and patting him and like making sure he's going to be okay. And then everyone else just continued sitting in the living room, just being like, whatever, and chatting and having fun. And I was like, is no one else concerned about how drunk he is? He's never been drunk before, guys. This is what I mean by, like, in real life, I might be the mom friend sometimes. I don't really want to be, per se, but I'm not gonna leave someone just, like, feeling really sick to, like, be on his own, right? So I ended up, like, watching over him and sort of babysitting him and patting him and, like, giving him water and stuff and, like, making sure he got picked up okay by his parents afterwards. Yeah. Like, it's... Because... What am I gonna do? Leave him on his own? I guess that's what everyone else did, but, like...
I was about to say, that's what everybody else did.
But that's all the more reason that I have to, because someone's got to. I don't understand people who just, like, are like, whatever. Anyway, we're gonna keep having fun in the living room and, like, joking around and stuff while someone's horribly sick and, like, feels like he's gonna die.
Welcome to college parties, question mark?
Princes. Not as many lately, but yes, we had quite a few of them.
I never went to college parties, so I don't know if that's accurate, but... TV says that's accurate.
Just that group, like, they all considered themselves friends, but I think several of them were not very good people in the first place. Anyway, all of this to say that he had been running a campaign, because we were all in, like, a computer charity club thing, and he made a campaign where we were just also gonna be in the same computer club. I didn't really understand why. And I was just like, you know what, though? I want to be a farmer, and I want my farmer character to chuck random vegetables at the enemies. And then at some point I had the engineer, materials engineer, but they made a character that I think was just general, like, inventor. Yeah. I had them create me a vegetable gun so that I could shoot, or like a produce gun, so I could shoot fruits and vegetables that are like highway chasers. Even though I don't remember why they were chasing us down a highway in the first place.
This is going to go swimmingly.
It was effective. I think I shot overripe fruit at the enemies' windshields so that they couldn't see out of their cars.
I mean, that would stop them from seeing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you're not wrong.
I hope they're not already. I hope this couple's not already regretting inviting me.
I'm just here being like, oh no, am I gonna have to be the cleric? Please don't do anything too stupid, or do, I don't know.
I mean, I do stupid things that are not ineffective, I think.
We'll find out.
I like creative solutions.
Magic just, lol. Well, I mean, that's what D&D is. Like, D&D is a lot of just what could be a creative solution if you don't want to murder hobo.
Can't I creatively murder hobo?
I mean, you like to reward creative choices as long as they fit within the world and rules.
Excellent.
Yeah, I mean, you could create.
I'm trying to remember. There was that racist D&D group from when I was studying abroad, and I remember we played Call of Cthulhu at one point, which has a slightly different system. Yeah. And we were setting it in, like, 20s or 30s or something. So I made a gangster character and I named him Al Capone. Not the Al Capone, because this was like probably about when Al Capone for real would have been being born, not like a fully grown gangster yet, but yeah. Versus Cthulhu.
Versus why couldn't Al Capone versus Cthulhu?
And then I was like, you know what? I go back to my apartment and get all of my lockpicking tools and shit. As a gangster, you know, I should have lockpicking tools. I don't know.
How do you deal with a prince who's after a princess? Legend has it they're pretty persistent.
Man, I just remember how, I just recalled how racist another one of the guys in that group was, too.
We played a bit of Call of Cthulhu. It ended very poorly for us.
I suppose that figures, in a way. I don't know.
For Cthulhu?
Huh?
For Cthulhu?
I don't know.
Tell me about it. I used to give them quests since there was a lot of profit to be made by collecting the treasures, but they kept succeeding at the damn things at a much too high a rate.
Ah, there's the Satan bleh.
Should I start doing the metal blech? I don't know if you could even hear that.
I could hear a bit of that. It sounded like you were about to be sick.
No, me being about to be sick is just coughing endlessly.
Oh, so what you're doing right now?
What I was doing last night where I coughed until I threw up.
Maybe you should be like resting.
I did. I told my team today that I was probably going to be on and off for the day because COVID had come to get revenge.
Ah, COVID
because
too.
I did not.
The COVIDing.
I apparently stopped resting enough before COVID was all the way gone.
Is the same the opposite of the Sharky wheeze?
I don't think so.
I love how the captioner says the opposite of the Shaw Kiwi.
The kiwi?
Instead of the Sharky wheeze.
Yeah, the kiwi.
What? But I'm not a Kiwi.
You're right, you're not from New Zealand.
No, I'm not from New Zealand. That's pretty far away from me.
Like half the world away, yeah. Like
Yeah,
kind of almost exactly the opposite side of the world.
Yeah, that's pretty far.
Pretty far.
It's not like the moon far, but it's pretty far.
I don't think there is a Satan equivalent to the Sharky wheeze. There's not often a Satan wheeze. I don't really...
I just laugh too much.
Yeah. Well, I also laugh. I don't like wheeze like that.
No, you laugh. I laugh too much.
So I stopped the quest business and started just throwing them in the dungeon.
Hasn't your stepdaughter objected to the treatment?
Amazingly, no. This seems to be the one thing we see eye to eye on.
I'm surprised. Doesn't seem like her.
She said she's not interested in political marriages and only wants to date people she's interested in romantically. And that's not princes who only come to ask for her hand.
Satan laughs, but Sharky sounds like he needs an inhaler or oxygen tank.
Yeah, exactly.
Funny story.
Though I'm not sure that a shark wants an oxygen tank.
Funny story. There were times where my breathing just stopped working, and I had to be on like not an inhaler, but it was like a big device that sat on the table to basically stabilize my breathing. It was like a huge inhaler. And I had to do this like multiple times a day because I would just stop being able to breathe.
That's concerning.
I had a lot of problems when I was young.
Uh-huh.
Which is why I'm like, funny story. I kind of had something like that when I was younger.
You're like, funny story, and I'm still waiting for the punchline.
I remember one time I was just outside, like, playing with, like, a ball or something like that, and I, like, had to basically, like, rush into the house and, like, get, like, connected to it to, like, get my breathing stabilized again because,
wait, which
just
part of this
stopped
is
being
relatable? Oh, no! Nebulizer, maybe? I remember my own nebulizer days.
What's a nebulizer?
I don't know. Maybe the thing that you had, I don't know.
Yes, that kind of looked like it.
It's a bunch of nonsense, of course. Political marriages are much preferred, if you ask me.
No,
but if
why
it keeps her
can't
from
I have
complaining,
one?
I'll take it.
Because you would randomly stop breathing?
Yeah, but like, I don't know what caused that.
Lately, we're getting a lot of princesses, too, by the way.
Yay for equality!
Diversity win. Princesses also thrown into dungeons along with princes.
Oh, that's great. I'm all for treating all of your subjects equally bad.
Sure, of course. But they're a real nuisance to me. You'd think a woman would know not to view another woman as a bounty, but apparently that's not the case. Be that as it may, throwing everyone in the dungeon has helped lessen the influx of suitors. And the bribes their countries pay to have them released are a good source of cash flow.
Are we finally ready for time to pass? Actually,
We're on day.
we literally have not moved forward.
Because the first thing we did on day 3 is we talked to the stepdaughter, and then we immediately came here, and then we tangented.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, this is... Have you dated anyone since your husband's death?
I'd ask you why you want this information, but if I did, I may have to execute you. So I'll let it slide. It's not a priority. I already tried the love thing once, and right now I have a nation to oppress. And who would I date? I haven't come across anyone worth my time.
Okay, that last sentence mood. Who would I date? I don't got time for that.
Even if you had the time, would you? I feel like...
Is there anybody worth giving up all that fun Kingdom Hearts free time?
Literally anyone so that you can get away from Kingdom Hearts.
Okay. How about fun? Pokemon and Fire Emblem free time.
See, like, you could find someone where you don't have to give those up because you just play together or something. Like, you don't have to give up all your hobbies when you're in a relationship.
Yes, I know.
Ideally, you don't. Some people do. And especially a mononormativity pressuring people to be in relationships rather than just enjoying their singleness and the hobbies that they enjoy while single. But, you know, you don't have to. That said, you still can just not want particularly to be in any relationship with anyone.
What are we choosing?
Me? She looks at you like you grew a new pair of horns. You did. Not recently, anyway. Her face.
Well, she didn't expect that answer.
You!
You feel like prey under a predator's gaze. Troublingly, you find yourself wishing for the predator to sink her teeth into your flesh. Excuse me.
You're welcome to adore me. Many do. I haven't decided what to do with you yet, but do keep trying. Oh, whoa. I love watching fools like you struggle.
Okay,
Hey, good
bye.
news. My hiccups have stopped for a little bit.
Good. Is it because you ate dinner?
Maybe the dinner helped subside my hiccups for a little bit.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Time to skip through my favorite one.
I hope everybody's having fun today.
I hope so. Whoa. The fuck is he doing here? As you walk towards the VIP area, you notice a person whose appearance screams mad scientist loitering around the door and peering into the VIP lounge.
Excuse me, coming through.
What?
I need to get into the VIP lounge.
Unacceptable! If I, the esteemed Dr. Leonie Everscum, can't get in, why should a total noob like you?
Yeah. Sounds like a new problem.
Excuse me, I should not do that voice while my throat is not recovered fully.
No, you really shouldn't. Try me.
Prepare for a battle of wits.
And then we win.
Dr. Everscum has many surprisingly logical arguments on why it's weird that someone who is visiting the event for the first time shouldn't be allowed to go into the VIP area. You somehow managed to brush off his arguments. You walk past the defeated doctor and enter the VIP lounge.
Hello.
Hi.
Ah, new topic.
Do you have any hobbies?
Battle of wits. Not fair when the opponent is unarmed.
Yeah, OO is unarmed.
I was like, are you talking about the doctor or Owo? Because I think they're equally unarmed, in which case, I guess it is fair.
Oh, that is true. The doctor is pretty unarmed in wits, too. Yeah. Yeah. But OO was a special kind of unarmed.
Mm-hmm.
Badness, no. I don't spend my time on idle nonsense like puzzles or crochet.
Badness, no.
Yes. She's not gonna say goodness, no.
Oh, good lord.
They're at a villain conference.
But if you're asking me what I do in my free time, I suppose I can answer. I shop regularly. It's important to keep my style up to date after all. I also spend time taking care of my health and my complexion.
You work out?
Well, I can swing a sword. I like to keep my skills sharp. If you call that working out, then yes. Aside from that, I get massages and treatments for my skin to keep it young. Not touchy about my age, but I'll keep my looks as long as I can. Thank you very much.
What's your secret? So what is the secret of your youthfulness? I'd love to try it.
Lady Maissard smiles, raising her eyebrows.
You won't get it out of me that easily. Try again when you can give me something in return.
So, you spend your time shopping and getting skin treatments?
Is there something wrong with that? Don't answer, you could get yourself killed. Well, I do also enjoy reading quite a bit.
Really?
You picture Lady Maissard curled up with a good book and a cup of cocoa, little reading glasses on her nose. It's a cute image?
Why does reading necessarily mean you need reading glasses?
Or any of the rest of that description.
Or a cup of cocoa. Why not no drink, just read?
Like you do?
You don't need to call me out like this. So, what genres do you like?
What do you think I would like?
What do we think that she would like? Satan is just so done with me.
I'm trying to figure out dinner. And dying. I'm also dying.
Well, you're not allowed to die.
Yeah, neither are you.
Oh, but I could just like jump into the void in my closet real quick. Go see Lion Jesus. You know, it's the fun times.
Fun times with Lion Jesus.
Yeah, fun times with Lion Jesus. What's the worst that can happen? I spent 40 years there and then come out to the real world and only like 3 seconds have passed? Oh, it's fine.
So you want to live longer?
No. That's why I said that would be the worst that could happen.
So what kind of genre does she like?
I don't know. What do you think?
I think that
You were the
romance
smart
is
one in the
very risky answer here. That's what I
Yeah. But would mystery be good? Because in the mysteries, like, the good guys solve it in the end.
Uh-huh. Though there is death. But, yeah, it
And
gets
also
solved.
taxes.
Don't know that they always talk about taxes in mystery novels, but I suppose they could.
I don't know mysteries you're reading. Could be worse, Sharky. You could go to Narnia and somehow return to your own world 30 seconds earlier. How would that work? How would that work?
Well, that's
Because
a useful trick in the Life is Strange way of like, oh, you have a very limited window to rewind time to take something back.
But then wouldn't I meet myself? Because I wouldn't have entered the void by the time I came out of the void.
You just return to your same body, but with a different consciousness.
Man, I really need to replay Life is Strange again.
So you can cry?
Yes. Specifically so I can cry.
Yeah.
Also, maybe I can have better outcomes than I had the last time I played. So do you want to go with memoirs?
That's also kind of questionable because she's like, why would I read something about someone else's life? But also maybe she would. I don't know.
Go with the risky answer. Go with the riskiest answer.
The riskiest?
Go with the riskiest. I bet you secretly love romance novels.
Lady Maissard raises her eyebrows.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not romantic.
Alright, we'll go back for memoirs.
Is it like memoirs of past rulers or something? Educational stuff?
Close, but no cigar. The bulk of what I read is non-fiction. You need to know how things work in order to have an iron grip on them.
I'm like, wait a second, but
None of
memoirs
them
are
are
nonfiction. Memoirs
Yeah,
are
but-
nonfiction generally.
Yeah, but like not the nonfiction she reads.
Right now, I'm reading up on environmentally friendly mining practices. Know thy enemy, as they say.
What if thy enemy is thyself?
Know yourself. Go to therapy to learn more about yourself.
Oh, hey, Magic, have you started therapy? That was a good segue. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You said you mostly read nonfiction, but that means there's some fiction in there? Fess up.
You do like poking the hornet's nest, don't you?
What are you, a cop?
No, I'm not a cop.
Good, ACAB.
I'm your father, your stream father, and I am hoping that you're taking care of yourself.
You thought it was a pretty innocent question, but Lady Maissard seems genuinely annoyed.
What I read for fun is no one's business but my own. It's one of the few things I'm able to keep private, being such a prominent figure. If I want to start a book club, I'll be the one calling the shots. Until then, stop digging.
Oh, I thought that said start digging, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna dig my grave real quick.
Yeah, just start digging until I start a book club. Yeah. Ha, joke's on you. My father doesn't give a shit about mental health, but your stream father does. And so does your stream momther, and maybe possibly also your actual moms.
What was Melik? Was Melik like a cousin or something?
I think Melik was a cousin.
Oh, it's lunchtime.
Yeah. It's lunchtime. We have a text.
And what is your opinion on literature? Do you even know how to read?
Of course I know how to read. But I don't read too much. But I don't really read. There's so many more interesting things to do, you know?
More interesting than learning from someone else's lived experience.
Yeah, you can just steal their memory and live it through their memories.
Perhaps for someone with no patience or imagination.
Patience, what's that?
Do we still have more texts? Wow. Guess I forgot to check.
I can't believe the kinds of rags people wear to this event. Do they believe everyone else to be blind?
You're into fashion, aren't you? Who's your favorite designer?
Demi-Hydrostin.
The one who uses snakeskin or snake motifs in all her designs? They are really impressive and absolutely your style.
I am astonished you know of her. Perhaps you are not as tasteless as I originally thought.
Rude.
I don't suppose there's any lunch options.
Nope.
No.
Lady Maissard wouldn't eat lunch in the cafeteria like a commoner.
Well, that's why I was wondering if there's any lunch in the VIP lounge.
Not for the commoner.
Excuse me, we are very impressive VIP attendees.
Ah.
That's how we have access to the
Why
VIP
are we
lounge.
Age 14. I forgot we were a teenager. I
I think we rolled a d20 for that.
think so.
Oh no, it was a d100. It was out of 100.
Oh yeah, it was. Man, we got bad luck. Well, are we gonna eat by ourselves? Like a lonely child?
Yeah. We're not lonely. We have our pet bat.
Ah, that's true. We have our pet Satan.
You have lunch at the cafe. The solitude is very peaceful. Am I my own pet?
I can neither confirm or deny.
Hello. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Like,
Yeah,
the band
I
or
remember in
whatever.
high school where I'm like, I feel like sitting by myself and reading a book during lunch, and then everyone will come up and be like, Sharky, are you okay? Like, why are you sitting by yourself? Are you okay? And then I talk to my roommate, like, now, and they're like, yeah, they thought you were gonna, like, go, like, they thought you were gonna start killing people. And I'm like, for sitting alone at lunch?
Well,
I just wanted to read my fantasy books.
okay, well, we live in a country where mass shootings have become normalized, so, I mean... Oh, like, I can't really blame them for wanting to attempt to prevent a mass murder if they thought that there was even a slight chance of a mass shooting. Like, better to try to intervene if you're worried about it than to leave that person alone and not have any support or anything.
I mean, yes, but also just because it was me, I'm just like, I just liked being alone.
Anyway, who should we talk to?
Sleep.
Where should I go to sleep?
Your hotel room.
Sorry, we can't leave.
We can't leave the building? Are we locked here?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Well, it's a civilian conference. It's not supposed to be good.
You know what? Touche.
On guard.
I wasn't the fencer in the stream family.
Nope.
I think it would be cool, but I wasn't the fencer in the stream family.
Nope, you're not.
I was the jujitsu kid.
I'm also not the fencer in the stream family, though, so, you know.
That is true. You're the dancer.
Uh-huh. Well, one of.
One of the dancers.
I don't remember who else, but I think someone else also danced. Nothing stopping you from being a fencer now. Also true.
Yeah, I think there's like two very big things stopping me from being a fencer right now.
The pandemic?
One, the pandemic. And two, lack of mobility to get places because no transportation in my area.
I danced and fenced. Well, you're really cool, and we can't all be that cool.
Multiple people on Sunday. We're not cool enough to be here right now. Oh, that was. The ace couple. So cool, everyone else is like, we're not cool enough for this.
Yes.
Hey, I danced and fenced too. Magic is also too cool for this.
Yeah, Magic also did like improv and stuff, right?
Oh, did Magic do improv?
I think Magic mentioned doing improv or something before.
and I know Melik is in the choir, doing all those competitions and stuff. And then there's Mick, who does all the music and the pottery and stuff.
I do improv competitively. See? Everyone in our chat is actually cooler than us.
Yeah, how are all y'all? Why are you here? Y'all are cooler than us.
I did improv too. We have so much in common. Wow! Forging connections between ace friends.
Y'all are cooler than us.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, Satan would probably be cooler than me.
One of my friends gave me like a card at her bachelorette party.
Yeah.
And it said that when she first met me, she was intimidated in the way that you get intimidated by the coolest person in the room. And I went, me? And I remembered the context in which I met her, and then I was like, you know what, never mind, fine, I'll take that.
Okay. So you're cooler than me.
It was from that same
So I shouldn't be
computer charity group.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Actually, I will take being the coolest person in that group.
Yeah, that's not really that high of a bar.
They were not the best of people, so you know.
But charity.
I don't think most of them were in it for the charity.
No, I don't think most of them. I think a majority of them weren't.
Yeah. Which is why I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna... Anyway. Where are we going to sleep?
I don't know. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to skip through? We either can talk to the robot, ourselves, Satan, Felix, or talking.
Oh. Wow, we got this singing still? Huh.
Skip?
I can't. It stopped.
Evil day to you too. How'd you get up there? If my memory serves me correctly, you should be well aware of the fact that I am a vampire. Oh, right. Sorry. I didn't sleep much last night. Forget.
Is Obo an evil version of Ubu? Well, we are at the villain conference as a certified villain. So,
yeah.
Yes?
Obo is the evil Uwu.
I suppose so.
Forgive my stupid questions. The real pending question is, would you like to join me up here?
Felix holds out his hand, encouraging you to grab it and climb over.
I don't remember the context, so pick amusement
I
park.
think it was a dream.
You went to an amusement park.
Felix looks at you with suspicion.
That sounds like...
He shivers with disgust.
fun. An abandoned amusement park. Oh, much better. It was sunny.
Are we gonna choose all the bad options?
Yes.
By which I guess I mean the good ones.
It was an unbearably sunny day, and we complained about it the whole time. Oh, how I despise sunny days. Purple lilac? You were holding a purple lilac. At least, that's what I think it was? Should we just say, how are you related?
Wow, I don't think that passed any time.
I definitely don't think that passed any time.
Nope.
Skip the job! Does every flower mean nothing? Does 2 flower mean things?
I feel like the question is, which flowers are the 2 flowers?
Ooh, that's a good question that you should message 2 flower about.
I tagged him on the
He responded.
Ace Appreciation. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the notification on my phone as we were playing right now.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Does every flower have its own meaning?
Indeed.
Sometimes even more than 5.
Oh, wait, why did I do that?
Yeah, why'd you do that?
Okay, bye.
Okay, blah. It sucks!
Okay, apparently we had never talked to Shinova. Let's just
That's
go back
awesome.
to talking to Felix.
You would like to assist me with the bouquets?
Let me make sure it's off. Okay, yeah, it's off. You help Felix make all sorts of bouquets.
Thank you for that. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Excuse me.
Your
I
excuse.
help with the bouquets again. Oh, we have another text.
It's disgusting how that buffoon shows off his ridiculous machine. Does he really think people are going to find that piece of garbage impressive just because it's shiny? And the way he paws at it. It's obvious he uses it for things other than advertised.
Nova is smart and he is a clown. Both are true.
Let's just agree with her.
Yeah, the doctor is a clown. He even calls the robot his wife.
My badness! There should be an asylum for people like him.
You know what? We're just gonna skip through here, actually. Oh, wait. Hey, we managed to get through the day.
Ba-ba-da-ba-bo-ba-beep-bo-bop. Quack, 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 quack.
Lady Maissard is sitting at the back of the room, guards around her table. You could swear she almost gives you a smile as you approach. Almost. As you make to sit down across from her, she instead beckons you over to her side of the table.
It's too loud here. I'm tired of straining my ears to hear people's mumbling. Come sit with me.
She gestures to the empty half of the sofa she's sitting on. It feels intimate. You're not sure how to approach the situation.
My gut says keep a polite distance. My gut says keep a polite distance.
Should I do the dumb thing first just to see?
Do the dumb thing first just to see.
Go big or go home. You plop down on the armrest right next to Lady Maissard, leaving half of the sofa empty. She chuckles.
You're playing with fire, Greenhorn. You're welcome
my
to
gosh.
do so. But don't blame me if you get burned.
My captioner swore.
It's not the first thing. It's not the first time it's done that, I think.
The captioner needs to stop swearing.
And putting words in your mouth like the power of
Yeah.
God compels you instead of the power of goat.
The power of goat does not compel me.
The power of shark compels goat.
It also propels bread.
Yeah,
Oh, that was the dumbest stream.
that was fun.
I'm so dumb. Burned by you, my queen? It would be an honor.
Huh.
Lusitanian nightlife? Familiar with clubs like this, but what's the nightlife like in Lusitania?
I'm told it's a lot of bards and bar fights. Though I do make an effort to keep it in check. All kinds of funny ideas spread in hushed conversations at night.
Ah, like further.
Yeah.
You're told?
What? Do you expect I would go out and mingle with peasants?
No, I guess not. Yeah, that makes sense. But doesn't that mean you don't go out at all?
Of course it doesn't. Nobles and royals hold parties all the time, and I'm not exactly a rare guest to the people who are useful to me. But would you call a royal ball nightlife?
Well, if it's life at night, then yes, it's technically nightlife.
Maybe they're undead. Then it's night dead.
Night unlife.
Exactly.
Mm,
That's why she hangs out with Felix.
gotta get those lich parties on.
Yee.
No, you're right again, Lady Maissard.
Damn right I am.
I'm assuming we can go through all of them.
Yeah, I
So-
think we did last time. Do you feel tired at all after 3 long days at the conference?
Not really. What I do at the villain conference is very similar to my usual work.
Sadly, we
Sadly-
must be off. Enjoy the rest of your night, everyone. Thanks for coming to hang out. Have a good night.
It was a lot of fun having you here. We'll see you whenever.
Hey. Well,
Yee.
we'll chat with you when we do the chat for the tabletop stuff, presumably.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Why do you ask? Are you tired already?
Oh. No, lie. No, truth, yes. Well, if it was Sharky's answer, there's only one right answer.
Which would be yes. We'll do soon. It'll be great. Yeah. All right. Have a good night.
Good night. We'll probably be done soonish.
Like 15 minutes or so more. Yeah.
Oh, so we'll get done this this nightclub scene, and that will be it.
Yeah. And then we'll be far enough that I will not feel completely bad if I say that the next time is the finale.
We're not going to finish it next time.
You say that, but we ran through basically all of day 3 today.
Yeah, but there's going to be a third person.
Yes.
And that third person, when in chat, likes to start tangents.
Yes.
So my bet is we ain't finishing.
Okay. When I go live next week, I'll label it the maybe finale
Oh,
with
good,
Insidious
good.
Pie.
Yes, yes, yes. Mhm, yes.
Because Pie is joining us next week. Yay!
Yes, yes.
I should make sure to
we'll
tweet
have
that
some
later.
pie. Yeah.
Well, we'll have the pie. We will not have some pie. I hope we're not going to eat pie.
I was like, maybe I should order a cake so you can be like, we have pie here. I'm like, no, I have cake.
You don't have to order a cake. You could just make one.
Yeah, but I don't have stuff to make a cake.
You should just keep cake mix on hand.
What are we answering? Lie, truth, or truth?
2 truths and a lie?
Yeah, two truths and a lie. Go.
Well, we're a sprightly young upstart.
Nah, not really. Nah. It's just something that people usually find tiring, isn't it?
I suppose so, although I've never seen a why. Aside from the fact that I have supreme power, so I can relax in all of my interactions while everyone who talks to me must watch every word they say.
She smiles sweetly.
How about you a drink? Oh, well, no, that's not me.
I'll buy you a drink, oh. Watching your cheap choices makes my wine taste bad by association.
Oh, thank you, Lady Maissard.
What would you like to get?
She hands you the menu.
Cola, vegan, $4.95. House beer, vegan, $9.95. Super premium pina colada, alcoholic, non-alcoholic, vegan, $69.95. Cold leaf dry martini, vegan, $99.95.
Graveyard Vineyard Cabernet Sauvignon, $199.95. Extra torture versions Blood Bloody Mary, $1,990.95. Extra torture versions Bloody Mary vegan non-alcoholic, $1,990.95. $4.95 for cola? Hell no.
Cola? It's some soda.
Maybe this is like the South, where they just call everything Coke. And then you ask what kind of Coke, and they say Sprite. That's a thing I've heard of, and then I get confused.
That is a thing that people do, and I'm like...
Though
no.
I suppose half of the time it is by the Coca-Cola company, so I mean...
Oh, yeah, I'll have a Coke. What do you have, Pepsi? The Pepsi's the Coke.
Well, then it is a cola. It's pop or nothing. See, I've always heard the thing that in the Midwest it's called pop instead of soda. But you see, I grew up around Chicago, which is Midwestern, but still says soda. And then at some point I had been talking about how, like, Chicago's in the Midwest, but it's not really like the Midwest. Like, it's a very different experience. And then someone called me elitist for that. And I was like, I mean, I just don't think I quite fit or get all the Midwestern jokes necessarily.
Yeah, like, it's technically part of the Midwest, but it's not part of, like, the Midwest that everybody thinks about.
Like, it's part of the Midwest, and if you have, like, weather memes, sure. Like, I'll agree with the weather memes of the Midwest. But, like, in terms of, like, colloquialisms and stuff, Chicago probably talks more like the coasts. Probably more like East Coast, I think.
Which makes sense.
Or, like, attitudes and stuff, I think is sometimes more like East Coast.
Doesn't help that people, like, further divide the Midwest.
Yeah, that too. I'm still surprised at the time that I was informed that Pennsylvania is the Midwest, and I was like, what are you talking about? And then I found out that apparently, like, all except for one city of Pennsylvania is Midwest. Everything else in Pennsylvania is apparently Midwest, except for the one city which is considered East Coast, apparently. And I was like, huh. What a fascinating evaluation.
That is the worst evaluation.
Apparently it comes from someone from that one city. I guess. I don't know.
I don't think that makes them the
I'm like, I guess
judge on that.
some people in like Pittsburgh or something that's more on the western side might consider themselves Midwestern. I don't really know because I've never asked anyone
Okay,
from
let me-
Pittsburgh, do you consider
Okay,
yourself Midwestern or East Coast?
Do you consider yourself Midwestern or East
Are you asking?
Coast? I'm asking someone.
Is it a Catskill someone?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Is it a someone? Or is it a nobody like us?
I don't know what they consider themselves. I mean, they probably won't answer for a while, so
Yes.
like I'm not expecting an answer at this moment.
Do we want the vegan non-alcoholic Bloody Mary or the non-vegan alcoholic Bloody Mary or the Cab Sauv?
Pick whatever you.
Because I feel like she's gonna judge us if we get anything less than those.
Pick whatever you feel.
I think that I like Cabernet Sauvignon. And Graveyard Vineyard Cabernet Sauvignon sounds very much like a me kind of drink. However, she did judge us for our cheap choices, so I wonder if we should go more expensive.
You go with whatever your heart tells you, because your heart is your guiding key.
My heart guides me to alcohol. You wonder if you're going too expensive, but Lady Maissard doesn't bat an eye.
It's been a while since I had a wine from Graveyard Vineyard. Maybe I'll have a bottle myself.
Oh, we could share. I don't need a whole bottle.
You don't? That's adorable. But I will certainly have one, and I can help you finish yours if you can't manage it.
You're half expecting for Lady Maissard to tell you to leave eventually, but just to your surprise, she lets you keep her company for the rest of the evening. Wow!
Oh, wow!
She bought us a bottle of wine, and she didn't even shoo us away before we could finish it.
Thank you!
The fourth day of the conference begins. Your reception hall seems to be empty. Everyone must be enjoying the conference instead of hanging out in the lobby.
Well,
When does the next important choice come up?
well, we need to go see the stepdaughter in the middle area.
Is that like first thing?
Sometime day 4. As far as I know, it's just sometime day 4. But I mean, we
Okay.
can do that next time.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Because anyway, we should have a save, because if we go
Yes.
back
Yes.
for the other endings.
Yes.
So we'll save there.
Yes. Yes.
We'll end there. I hope everyone had a fun time. I'm surprised we managed to get through like the whole day in under 2 hours. We attempted at being speedy and we were like kind of successful at it.
I mean, we could have been speedier.
We could have, but then we would have kind of needed to stop here either way.
We just spent a lot of time talking to chat and to
Yeah.
each other.
About how everyone is cooler than us.
about how everyone is literally cooler than us, and you're cooler than me, and then there's just me sitting here.
You have a cool YouTube channel.
Don't lie.
I'm not lying. In fact, it's so cool, I'm gonna link it in the chat right now.
Everyone, have a good rest of your day. And we will see you next time, which is either going to be Friday, if I'm feeling up for it, or next Wednesday?
When Pi will join us.
When we will have one Insidious Pie.
Our one aloe guest.
Our resident aloe.
Yeah. At least one of them.
Yeah.
And a couple aloe people to hang out.
Show.
Yeah. And technically, we don't know that every single person in the chat is ace. We know some of them are, for sure.
Yeah, we know some of them are.
Anyway, resident aloe friend Insidious Pie will be joining us next week on Wednesday. I guess Thursday morning for Melik.
Yeah.
And anyone else on that side of the world.
Yes, it is Thursday morning for Melik. That is true.
We will maybe finish up this route next week with Pi. That'd be cool.
I don't believe we will, but...
We don't believe we will, but I believe that if we tell Pi that this is the goal, maybe Pi will help us get there, because even though Pi encourages our tangents, technically Pi also plays games on her stream, and I think goes faster than we do, so like...
But there's also
Pi...
2 of us, and there's only one Pi.
Yes.
So,
well, there's
like,
whoever's in chat when Pi is streaming.
Yeah, but like over voice chat, like there being more, it kind of increases the likelihood of...
Okay, anyway, bye. See you next week.
Bye!